Hi, dog lovers. It's Donna and Tommy with the Healthier Dog. Oh, it's love time. I wanted to talk to you about a book I got. It's called Protect Your Pet by Anne Martin. I'll show you a picture. I have been reading it, and I've been pretty shocked, which is surprising because I have been knowing a lot of these things for quite some time, at least the last 10 years. But sometimes when, I don't know, you just have it said to you in a certain way, or you learn a couple facts that you didn't know, or just stuff adding on to what you did know. So I wanted to read a little bit to you. This boy is a lover. Mwah. So she talks about veterinarians and pet food. She says, in 1998, the Animal Protection Institute, called the API, and the Veterinarians for Animal Rights published the results of a survey the nonprofit organization had distributed to 700 veterinarians, with 150 responding. So they came up with a survey and they gave it to the veterinarians, and then this is what the survey revealed. The survey included questions regarding pet food. More than 90% of veterinarians responded to the survey said they have concerns about pet food. Now that's pretty eye-opening. 90% of the veterinarians that responded to the survey said they have concerns about pet food. Later in that same report, the Animal Protection Institute concluded, if the American public knew what went into their dogs and cats' commercial food, you'd see some major things in purchasing choice. Which is pretty, what they're saying is, if we knew what was in the food, we wouldn't buy it. Or we'd raise such a stink, they'd make some changes. But the majority of this stuff is not common. And you know, they spend a lot of money on advertising. And they put some beautiful pictures on the packages. The words that pull at our heartstrings, and healthy, and meat, and vegetables, and acidophilus, and vitamins, and complete, and then all these beautiful pictures. But that's not what's in your dog food. So the most frequently cited concerns by veterinarians involved the poor quality of meats, fats, and grains used in products, the dog food, used in the dog food. The same veterinarians were asked about their knowledge of small animal nutrition. And 82% answered their knowledge on the nutrition came from what they were taught in veterinarian school. And I'm telling you right now, it is the dog food companies and the pharmaceutical companies that are teaching at these schools. Anyway, I have something else I wanted to read you. Actually, I'd probably like to read you the whole book. I recommend you get it. But you're going to be shocked. So, here's another part of the book. Chapter 3, she calls it a toxic feast. Most consumers assume that pet foods are safe, wholesome products that our pets thrive on. Yeah, that's what we're told. That's what the commercials tell us. That's what the pictures on the bags and the words on the bags tell us. If you are like I was before 1988, this is what the author is saying, you'd never stop to consider who regulates the pet food industry, or who inspects the ingredients, or even the source of the ingredients used in pet foods. I once assumed that pet food ingredients caused no harm to my animal companions. It was only after I began some persistent questioning of exactly what the concerns listed on the pet food labels really meant. Contents of the pet food, what the contents listed on the pet food labels really did. I began to realize how difficult it was to determine just what was in the product. Basically, labels are vague. What is legally allowed in pet food is extensive. Labels do not include the hidden hazards that can be contained in cans and bags of pet foods that our pets ingest daily. After talking to state officials about precautionary testing of pet foods, I learned there is no testing undertaken, nor is it required by law. Inordinate amounts of heavy metals, hormones, drugs, pesticides, pathogens, and toxins have been found in pet food. But due to lack of testing and strict regulations, they are allowed in pet food. To say the least, I am angry knowing about the myriad of substances that can be used legally in pet foods. And yet, consumers are told endless ads and television commercials that their pets get a complete and nutritionally balanced meal from commercial pet foods. If enough pets became ill from a particular commercial pet food, the news media will report recalls of a particular product. However, I wonder how often individual pets become ill from commercial pet food while their owners and veterinarians remain unaware of the cause. The pet suffers the symptoms, are treated, and most likely the pet continues to eat the same pet food that caused the problem in the first place. Unfortunately, it is only the exceptional veterinarian who considers an animal's diet as the potential cause of the problem. You know, the more I study nutrition, the more important it is. Our whole well-being is in our nutrition. Not only are pets eating many foods containing levels of antibiotics, hormones, pesticides, but when our pets become ill, they are also treated with a wide variety of drugs and antibiotics. Consider the case of my own dog, Sarge. Before he came into my life, Sarge's caring owners took him to the vet numerous times, and he was put on a wide array of drugs for ear infections and nasal problems. The inflammation in Sarge's nose was finally diagnosed as discoid lupus. When all else failed, the veterinarian turned to steroids. When Sarge came into my care, we switched to a holistic veterinarian who completely changed his treatment. The veterinarian took Sarge off of prednisone with its many side effects and put him on a natural steroid, which are derived from fruits and vegetables. The natural steroids have kept his discoid lupus under control for over a year. Sarge also got an array of vitamins, minerals, supplements to build up his immune system. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. It's shocking, but it's important to know. It's important to know the truth. We need to intervene in our pets' health. We need to intervene with their food, with their immunizations, with the flea and tick meds, with pesticides in our yards, with the body care products we put on ourselves. It seems overwhelming, but take it step by step. Just do a little bit better. And our dogs are going to stop dying of cancer and all these crazy things that happen to them. And our vet bills are going to go down. We're going to spend a little bit more on their dog food, whether we're investing more time or just buying fresh-made, human-grade ingredients. And our dogs are going to be healthier. So here's to your healthy, long-lived dog. See you next time.